Dr. Adam, tell me, how are you applying body signal translation to help heal?
As chiropractors, we like to preach a phrase that we get to the root cause of the stress or whatever is bothering that person. So physical, chemical, and emotional. And that's true from a chiropractic perspective. We do get to the root cause of the nervous system, the spine itself. But what I've come to realize is that we're not exactly getting to the root cause of the issue. Getting to the cause of the spinal misalignment, sure, but what is the root cause of what's happening with that person? So, for example, there's an athlete that comes in, I'm working with him, and he has a low back issue. And time again, the low back comes back. He does chiropractic, he does manual therapy, massage therapy. He does a lot of different mechanical issues, but the low back keeps coming back. So, if I'm just adjusting, am I getting to the root cause of the issue? With my athletes, as I ask them, how do you feel? Do you feel supported? Did you feel supported? Because the low back represents support issues. So I asked, do you feel supported? Now, when it comes to athletes, a lot of athletes use a negative consequence or a negative situation as motivation to drive them. We hear stories all the time. For instance, Michael Jordan, right? We've all heard about the 10th grade basketball team that he tried to make, and he was famously cut. Best basketball player that's ever played. He was cut from the 10th grade basketball team, and that drove him emotionally to push himself, which is great. An amazing fuel. Anger and frustration can be a great fuel. But what if there was something more? What if Michael Jordan could have been even better? Because if you look back at his career, he had a chronic low back issue. He had chronic knee issues.
That really has shown clearly to me watching American football and seeing how many guys have gone through continual back injuries. And I just assumed that crunch and smash would just cause that. And to a degree, it's certainly going to predispose the body to show or reveal if there's a weakness there, much more likely than other sports.
How many athletes retire and at the end of their career, they're a shell of themselves? They're in wheelchairs, or they have crutches, or they have repaired joints where it's like, man, I'm on my 12th or 15th knee surgery or low back surgery. It's like, wow, that's incredible. And if you ask them, did you feel supported? Typically, you're going to get an answer of no. I was an orphan. I was had a dysfunctional childhood. My dad didn't believe in me at all.
Or an athlete who maybe was overlooked as a child, or maybe only looked at for their athletic capabilities instead of their other intelligences and their other gifts. Those weren't nourished and those weren't supported. Maybe they could have gone to different places and with different people had they had the money. And they become wealthy, the people then, how can I get something from you? You're now famous. You're now making a lot of money. And now instead of having this great feeling like I've now made it, I can support myself. I'm great. I have this team supporting me, my fans. It's all of these new people saying, oh, can I get a little bit of this? Can I get a little of that? Which is going to be a self-perpetuating situation because it's a belief system that must show itself so it is then officially healed for the life of that man or woman.
I can ask the appropriate questions to help that person transcend whatever issue is happening with them emotionally, where they can rise and see a higher level of performance. Maybe the issue or pain goes away completely. Maybe there's another level of performance that person was unaware of.
It's more than just about getting rid of the pain. The pain is here to show you something big, very likely bigger than the current situation that you're in, especially if it's a chronic injury. And we can actually help bring that benefit, that strength back in. Dr. Mari, tell me about what we do with moving from injury to strength.
Let's say the lower back. There's been like a lower back issues. It keeps coming back and back. I'm doing all of these therapies. But then we touch into how supported do you feel? This is not at all. So that right there, it's when we know what we need to work with, support. And instead of making it wrong and you've never been supported, maybe it's because you're here to be your own support or to support others, because what you think is my weakness is really my strength, right? So once I can go past from feeling stuck or feeling not supported, I can go into feeling like I can do this for me. I can support me. So from there, your body changes, your body chemistry changes, your mind changes. It's like a new person. You heal your injuries and you're coming out with a feeling of a new me, a new way of viewing life, a new way of experiencing life. And it affects everybody around you, because it's like somebody that sometimes you need to do it to know the change that it is, because it's very easy that I say, yeah, you're going to feel like somebody else, but really you do feel like a new person because you're now healed physically and emotionally. And that can keep growing. It doesn't stop. It keeps growing and growing and growing.
It's more than just getting past the injury. What I really choose for everyone to hear is that when I feel supported, when I tap in to the all there is and the abundance that's waiting for me in any moment, I will feel supported everywhere. That means, yes, on the field, I'll feel the support of my teammates. I'll feel the support of my coach and those cheering around me. And then that's going to extend to my family. And I'm going to start feeling the support from my family, in my partnership, in my community, in my church, in my neighborhood. When properly and thoroughly addressed, this can be and will be converted to a strength that goes across all aspects of life and enriches all relationships and gives an ease that is shown and shines in all situations, to the point where, as Dr. Mare mentioned, maybe you're even here to teach people how to feel supported, to show them that they are truly supported, to become a stand for support, and also potentially to support other people with who you are, an endeavor, or just your example. This is meant to turn into a strength. And we love, love, love helping people find the strengths that are waiting for them. Your injuries are a blessing. They are a blessing. It may not seem that way, but they're all here to show you something. It's the body saying, oh, hold on a second. We've gone far enough on this life path without addressing this. It's time to do that. And when we do, so much can happen for our lives across the board. Book a call with us, grab a coaching package. We will be able to help you find really cool stuff that's going on in your body and tap into the power of the upgrades that are waiting for you, that the injuries are signaling. And if you like what we're talking about and you'd like to just apply it to all aspects of your life, or you are a coach, a trainer, an athletic director, someone in charge of sports for your organization, consider taking our basics class, which gives you the next level of foundational pieces to begin to start actually applying what we're talking about today. And encompass all our classes are experiential. You're going to be doing the work alongside your coach or QLT specialist, alongside your fellow students and teachers. You're going to be doing the work while you go along. That is much different than anywhere else you're going to go. We have very small classes and work with each man and woman to ensure they're moving along and they're growing and they're expanding. And if you were to take this all the way through and become a QLT certified specialist throughout the course of a year, it's like an Ivy League grad school level of being able to empower others. You can augment whatever you're doing, whatever your teaching or coaching modality or healing modality is. Our work complements what you're doing, like it does for our doctors here today who are QLT specialists and use this work to bring a holistic, deep-rooted, long-term impact facet to their business, to their lives as a couple, as moms and dads, and everybody that they're going to interact with. And that's our goal. So this has been an Encompass Live presentation about healing injuries fast and for good. Check out some of our other content as well, our podcasts, our online recorded classes. And I really, really encourage you to book a package or course with us to get into your own work, because when you do, wow, the benefits are going to be beyond your imagination. Thanks for joining us.